The Nokia 800. The latest flagship from HMD Global is one of the best looking phones to have come out this year. It's such a gorgeously crafted device and we couldn't wait to show it off to you guys, so here we are. In today's video, let's unbox the Nokia 800 C4E Tech style. Hey guys, Sundar here from C4E Tech, and before we begin, here's a card to our latest giveaway. I'll also leave a link in the description below, and while you're down there, click on that bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our daily content. Here's the Nokia 800 box. There's some branding to the sides and the back of the box contains a quick rundown of the important specs. Let's now open up the box and see what's inside. And the first thing that you notice when you open the lid is the gorgeous Nokia 8. Taking it out of the box and peeling the plastic off, the curved glass to the front and back looks gorgeous but is quite reflective. Let's put that out of the way for a while and dive into the other things. There's a SIM ejector tool, we have some documentation, and seems like HMD Global has included a transparent plastic case with the Nokia 800. Fits perfectly onto the phone itself. Let's dig further in. We have the USB Type-C cable in black, the 3.5mm to Type-C cable. Yes, sadly, the Nokia 800 ditches the headphone jack in order to maintain the slim profile. And finally, the included fast charger. Let's now get back to the phone itself and boot it up. Now the Nokia 8 takes the glass sandwich design that we've seen in most modern flagships and turns it up a notch. No pun intended. The curves here are more pronounced. There's Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection to the back as well as the front, and the frame is made out of stainless steel. The back houses the dual rear cameras, more on that later, a microphone, the fingerprint sensor below that, and further down we have some Nokia branding and some regulatory info. The top of the device is left clean except for an antenna line and a secondary noise cancelling microphone. To the left we have the single SIM slot. The bottom houses the primary microphone, the USB Type-C port, and the downward firing speaker. Rounding off the placements, we have the power and volume buttons to the right. I understand that HMD Global had to fit these buttons on a very slim bezel, but these are the most shallow and mushy feeling buttons that I've ever tested out on a phone. Anyway, as far as in-hand feel goes, the glass back does feel slippery and the sharp curves that meet on a thin metal edge means that this is a device I'd rather use with the included case than without it. To the front we have a earpiece, sensors, a 5-megapixel selfie shooter, and the curved gorgeous 5.5-inch Quad HD OLED display. Now you might be kinda disappointed with the fact that Nokia went with 16:9 with their flagship device, but I guess if you're in the market for a flagship in 2018 and you prefer a standard 16:9 aspect ratio like I do, then this is the phone for you. As far as sharpness goes, it has a density of around 530 pixels per inch. That's super sharp. What about the viewing angles, color reproduction and stuff? Well, let's save all that for the full review after we test this phone for a few days. Moving on to the internals, we find a Snapdragon 835 chip running the show, along with 6 gigs of RAM and a whopping 128 gigs of onboard storage. Now, even though 835 is a year old now, it still is no slouch and as such can handle pretty much anything and everything thrown at it. Powering all of this, we have a 3260 mAh battery. And of course, that beautiful glass back isn't just for looks. The Nokia 800 also supports wireless charging. That coupled with quick charge support means that even if you do run dry during the day, it's easy to get the Nokia 800 juiced up in a jiffy. Let's now talk cameras. The rear sports a primary 12-megapixel sensor with f1.75 aperture and 1.4 micron sized pixels, along with a secondary 13-megapixel telephoto shooter with f2.6 aperture and 1 micron sized pixels. Yep, these are the same ones found on the Nokia 7 Plus. The pictures you're currently seeing are those that we grabbed around the office. Have a look and tell us what you think in the comments down below. Coming to the software part of the camera experience, the Nokia 800 has a fully featured Pro mode. Now these toggles took me back to my Lumiere days. There's also a triple microphone setup for Ozo audio. We'll have more on that in our full review. Finally, let's come to software. The Nokia 800 runs on Android 8.1 Oreo and is part of the Android One program. This means regular updates and security patches. And of course, the Nokia 800 will be one of the first devices to get new versions of Android as soon as they drop. For now, let's wrap this one up with the price. The Nokia 800 cost 49,999 rupees. Yeah, let that sink in for a moment. That's pretty much up there. the Nokia 804 does look like a flagship, and well, it has a price tag to match. But in an era of four flagships like the Mi Mix 2H, the upcoming OnePlus 6, the Zenfone 5Z, that have better specs and lower prices, do you think the Nokia 804 might find itself outclassed and outplayed? Or do you think the likes of the curved display, the IP67 rating for water resistance and stuff justify the price tag? Let us know in the comments below. Give this video a share to show your support for the bold new step taken by HMD Global. If you hate radical new designs, well, you know what to do. But if you did like this video, then go ahead, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and turn on notifications. Now, thanks a lot for watching. This is Sundar from C4E Tech, leaving for the moment. Have a great day.